This video is about how to test the height of your harp and how to sit at the harp. So the first thing that you want to do is test the height. So to do that, you position yourself in your chair, on the edge of the chair, with your thighs basically parallel to the floor and your feet parallel on the floor and flat on the floor. If you have a little tiny harp like a grand harpsichord that's very light, you're actually going to need your knees higher than your hips so that you can actually grip the harp with your knees. But if you have a normal floor height harp, you just want your thighs about parallel and your feet flat on the floor. So once you're sitting comfortably with your back relaxed and straight, you take the harp to test the height and bring it directly in front of you, perpendicular to your body. This particular harp that I have here is a William Reese Aberdeen, which has an off-center column, which is might make it a little bit difficult to see that it is completely perpendicular, but it is straight in front of me. So once you have it straight in front of you, you take it in both hands and tilt it directly back and see where it hits you. And it should actually hit you. This part of the harp is called the knee block because it's shaped like a knee, and it should hit you directly in the nose. So in profile, this is the height. It hits you right here. Not down here on the chin, not down here, and not lower down like that, but directly in the nose. So once you have it directly in the nose at the right height, which may mean that you might actually need to get a little platform or stool to sit it on, or you might need a lower chair. Once you have it hitting you directly in the nose, you can figure out how to lean it back against your body. So to do that, you want to stare at a fixed point in the room to make sure that at no time does your head move anywhere from left to right. You don't want to be twisting around the harp. Because what you're going to do is take the harp in both hands and move it straight back to touch you in the nose, tilting it at a gentle angle, sort of seeing where it bounces, and then grab the harp and move only the harp, not your body, and come to have it sit directly on your shoulder. It's now diagonal. It started out perpendicular and ended up diagonal. And actually, I'm noticing that the left foot of my harp is directly against my left foot. That's not necessarily going to be the case with your harp. It depends how wide the bottom of your soundboard is. But it's not a bad basic idea to keep in mind. Many people that I see doing this, their harps are a little bit too this way. I often end up moving the bottom of the harp a little bit more to the left, and it ends up more diagonal than they're used to. So the other important point is as you bring it back, you don't want to move your body at all. Sometimes people move both the harp and their body, like this. That puts unnecessary tension in your neck and back and shoulders. So you stay just as completely straight and relaxed as you were, and you take the harp back to the nose and over to the shoulder. And you may need to adjust it, bring it slightly closer to you, and slightly more diagonal. But that is how you find the correct height and sit at the harp.